Libra, Scorpios, what if the love you've been asking for is already trying to reach you, but the way you're receiving it is what needs to change? Let's dive in and have a look at what Spirit wants you to know about improving the way you accept love. First card out is the Knight of Wheels. How are you currently accepting love? Well, the first thing Spirit is showing here is that you tend to accept love carefully, slowly, and with caution. The Knight of Wheels is someone who takes their time. They don't rush, they observe, they watch actions more than words. They want consistency before they fully open up their heart. Now, there's nothing wrong with being careful. In fact, many of you have learned this through experience. You've learned that not everyone who enters your life has good intentions. But what Spirit is showing me is that sometimes your caution becomes a war. You may maybe be spending too much time checking whether love is safe, that you struggle to fully receive it when it arrives. People may see you as strong, dependable, and grounded, but they may not always see how deeply you actually want connection underneath it all. And some of you have become so maybe used to being the strong one that receiving love feels harder than giving it. So how can you improve the way you receive love? Well, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune talks about the way you improve receiving love is about allowing love to surprise you. That many of you are trying to control love, how love arrives, who it should be with, when it should happen, how it should look. But the wheel reminds you that love often comes through the unexpected doors, right? Marching through life with a fixed picture of what love should be can actually cause you to miss out what love actually is. So what Spirit's saying here is trust divine timing more. Not every relationship needs to follow that same script. Not every blessing arrives wrapped the way you expected. And the more you allow yourself to flow with life's changes, the easier it becomes to love, for love just to find you. So the kind of love that you attract is justice. The card doesn't surprise me for you guys, alright? Libra, Scorpio, CUSP energy. You attract karmic love. You attract people who mirror truth back to you. You attract connections that teach balance, accountability, and personal growth. Sometimes these relationships feel intense because they are meant to show you something important. Justice says that your soul's no longer interested in the surface level connections, that you are attracting relationships that require honesty, maturity, and mutual respect. And the beautiful part is that as you continue healing, the quality of people entering your life begins to change as well, right? You attract what aligns with your level of self-worth. So how can you change your vibration to attract more positive relationships? Well, Spirit is very direct here, okay, that you need to stop carrying what has already ended. The Eight of Cups is the card of walking away from emotional situations that just no longer nourish your soul, right? Some of you are still emotionally maybe attached to the old disappointments, the old heartbreak, the old betrayal, the old versions of yourself, even if you physically moved on. Emotionally, there are still some cords attached. So what Spirit is saying, your next relationship cannot thrive in the space that occupied the old pain, right? This card is about choosing yourself, choosing peace, growth, and your future over the past. When you do that, your vibration naturally shifts. So let's have a look at the baggage that you still carry around love, surrounding love. Well, Seven of Swords. It feels almost like trust wounds. You fear being misled, fear being lied to, fear of investing your heart and not receiving the same energy back. That some of you maybe learned to protect yourself because trust was broken before. So Seven of Swords is talking about that survival mechanism, right? That maybe you question people's intentions. You may expect disappointment before giving someone a chance to prove otherwise. So Spirit's not judging this, right? It's just that your soul created this defense for protection, but those same defenses can sometimes keep genuine love at a distance. So how can you release the baggage and move on? Okay, well, we do have the Five of Wands. Healing comes through facing the inner conflict instead of avoiding it. A part of you wants love while the other part fears it. A part of you wants connection while the other part expects it. Spirit's saying it's time to stop fighting yourself. That you don't need to win a battle against your own heart, all right, against your heart. You just need to create peace with it. You know, the more that you stop viewing love through the lens of past experiences, the easier it becomes to welcome healthier connections. Healing doesn't mean forgetting what happened. Healing means no longer allowing it to control your future. Now, interesting, we have the beautiful Chariot at the bottom of the deck and the Sun. This is incredibly powerful. And the reason why I'm saying this is the Sun is saying happiness is available to you. Love is available to you. Joy is available to you. But the Chariot says you must choose to move forward towards it. Not tomorrow. Not when everything feels perfect. Not when all fear has disappeared. Now. Spirit is showing me that many of you are entering a period where real progress becomes possible in love. The past is not your destination. It was your lesson. The future is asking you to take the reins and move forward with confidence. The love that you seek may not be behind you at all. It may just be waiting ahead of you. Wow. I'm hearing, stop expecting the future love to pay for what it did, what the past did. Okay, stop expecting future love to pay for what past love did. The more you release the old disappointments, right, the more space you create for the kind of love that feels balanced, honest, and aligned with who you're becoming. Perhaps you can affirm, I'm ready to receive love differently. And perhaps you feel called, share what is the one belief about love that you're ready to leave behind. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting. Until next time, trust your intuition, trust your journey, and remember, the love that is meant for you will never require you to abandon yourself to receive it.